Hi, my name's Naomi. I work for Christian Aid as a prospect research officer based in our London office, and I studied geography at St Catherine's, graduating in 2023. In my role, I work with three different teams at Christian Aid: the private sector engagement team, the trusts and foundations team, and the major donor team. And my research aims to help them to find new major donors, trusts and foundations, or businesses who would want to partner with Christian Aid. And there's two main types of work. There's reactive requests, which is when someone from one of those teams requests that I find a prospect for a particular area or support with a task such as network mapping or due diligence. So that's kind of part of my time. And then proactive work, which is where I'm looking for new trusts and foundations in particular who would work with us and managing projects by myself and with the rest of my team to support finding new donors for Christian Aid. So I also have some meetings through the day with the stakeholders on the projects that I'm working with. And I meet with my line manager once a week to check in with my progress and how things are going and what personal development I might be interested in doing. Christian Aid also has a fab hybrid working policy. So through the week, I'll normally be in the office 2 to 3 days and be working from home on the other days, which allows you to maintain a really good life balance, but also stay connected with your colleagues. So, whilst I was at university, I took the opportunity to get involved with as much international development related activities as I possibly could. So, that for me looked like being part of the International Development Society and being the fundraising officer in my third year, which gave me a real chance to prove that I was genuinely interested in fundraising and development. Another thing that I did was an internship in my second year with an organisation called Connected Development, who paired me with a partner organisation in Thailand who were looking for support with social media strategy and fundraising proposal writing. So that gave me a really great experience of working with a small charity and also travelling out to Thailand to work with them for a bit as well. So that was really useful when it came to applying for jobs. To say I had a small bit of experience, even though it was a couple of months, it really, really helped. When I started in my role at Christian Aid, I started as a prospect research assistant, which is very similar to what I'm doing now, but involved a bit more training as I got used to the role. Whereas now I work at an officer level, so I take a bit more strategic responsibility, particularly in our trusts and foundations work. Definitely. I think the biggest bit of advice from me would just be to be really open minded with what roles you're looking for and what organisations you're looking at. There's such a huge variety of careers in international development and roles such as mine in prospect research. I had no idea even existed really until I saw the job advertised. So I think even if it's a role that you didn't necessarily expect to be applying for, just give it a go and see what comes up. And I think also consider whether you'd like to be in a big organization or a small organization. Both have their pros and cons. I think with small organizations, a big pro is that you get to experience a lot of different areas of charity work because you'll be working on programs and fundraising and advocacy and everything else they do because the team is small. Whereas in a big organization, it can be harder to have that wide ranging experience. But one thing that I found really beneficial is seeing the kind of roles that other people get involved in and making the most of opportunities to chat to them and pursue my own personal development within the organisation as well. So my biggest tip would definitely just be to be open-minded about the type of role and organisation that you're in.